This week, we're talking baby gear, the good, the bad, and the stuff we regret spending money on. From breast pumps and bottles to crib mattresses and swaddles, we're breaking down the newborn products that were actually worth it and what just took up space. Whether you're pregnant, building your registry, or deep in the newborn trenches, this one's for you.
Welcome to Baby Then What, the podcast you didn't know you needed for the real, unfiltered side of motherhood.
I'm Amanda.
And I'm Jessie, and we're just two moms of two in the thick of it.
We're sharing the real and unhinged side of motherhood no one else talks about.
If you've ever said, I had a baby, now what? You're in the right place.
By the way, you're doing amazing, even if no one said it today.
Welcome back to the Baby Then What podcast. Today we're talking baby products. This is our no bullshit, honest review of many different types of baby products that we use from, initial newborn stage to like mid baby age. And we learned a lot through our four children, especially after our first. I feel like we learned so much, and we're like, I regret buying this, and like, why was this on my registry, and like such bullshit things. We should we have the hospital bag list, but we should make a registry list of like actual things that you want. I came up with a great idea the other day of the cleaning lady.
Yeah. That cleaning lady added to registry list.
I would rather that than like someone to get me another pair of like random schmutta swaddles that like I don't need.
No, I agree. Okay, let's get into it. So things we loved and things we would actually recommend and things to not even think about. Remove.
Number one is the baby bottles. I feel like this part of the market is very saturated.
Yes.
There's 100 different brands of things that you could do. And like both of us used plastic on our first kids because like we didn't know. And
I did Dr. Brown's plastic and the Como Tomo plastic, kind of like rubbery plastic. It was like a cool bottle. But now looking back, when I was, remember, my kids were 17 months apart. So I wanted to reuse the bottles, obviously get new nipples just because like it's cleaner. By the time my second was born, my first was 17 months, the bottles were already yellow.
That's gross.
That's disgusting to me.
That's gross.
So
it's plastic.
It's plastic.
And it was formula breast milk.
It was
formula
disgusting.
breast milk.
So
in our new era of like toxin freeness, we both have like decided that we would go glass.
Yes.
Dr. Brown's actually came out with glass bottles, like the big fat one. Between the fat and the skinny, I don't think that there's like a good or a bad option. Like it's whatever
it depends
you want.
on the kid and on your nipple. Yeah. I feel like they're kind of mimicking.
I was told to go big because like the nipple would mimic like the breastfeeding. Yeah. So it was good to do it like interchangeably.
Right.
Is that real? True?
I used the small ones. They were fine. So
couldn't tell you.
But I would go glass.
I would highly recommend glass. Like at the end of the day, if you're thinking about it, like the number one thing they tell you not to do is heat up plastic. You're literally
and that's all we're doing.
Like hot milk, putting it in the microwave.
Why were we doing that?
We didn't know.
Yeah. And it's funny. You know what's funny? Because once you transition to regular milk at 1.
Right.
I would put this plastic bottle in the microwave with milk. And I'm like, oh my God, this is disgusting. But I've been doing that for the last fucking year. It's crazy.
It's crazy. And so then on top of that, you have to also be you have to consider what you're using to wash your bottles.
Yes.
So we used those intensive bristle brushes on the plastic. Like think about what you're scraping. It's
all the
disgusting.
Plastic. Yeah.
It's actually disgusting. So now there's like the softer, like we can link it on the Amazon page.
Right.
The softer bristles, like that on plastic would be fine. I use it on glass now because like
you're fine on glass.
Switched. But you got to be really thoughtful about these things. And no one
ever told us. I don't know why no one told us that. It's actually pretty crazy. Like, why not just go glass? Like, I don't know. People were using glass before us. Like,
I had the little glass ones. Like I had the 5-ounce glass ones, but then as they get to a certain age, they want the 8 ounces.
Yes.
So like I only had 8-ounce plastic.
We're not saying completely don't like have a couple of plastic. If you're on the go, you don't really want to be carrying this glass. That's fine. But as an everyday 98% of the time, 99% of the time, I would definitely highly recommend glass.
Yeah. It's way cleaner. It's way less gross. Like even all of our Tupperware, like everything.
It's not going to turn yellow. Whatever you are doing for yourself, you're not microwaving a plastic dish.
No.
You're microwaving a glass dish.
Right.
Your kid needs the exact same.
And this is another layer on top. Remember how gross the silicone would taste?
Yeah, disgusting.
Like the baby bottles actually starting to taste like the soap. Vile.
Gross.
So top brands is definitely Dr. Brown's because they have the glass options, long, tall, short, skinny, and fat.
Yeah.
They have really the best variety.
Yeah.
And they have that green thing in it that makes it like the anti-colic.
Yes.
Which I don't know if it's going to save you from having colic, but I think it's going to save you from having gas. It's just slowing it down.
Yeah, I agree.
So
I use it for both my kids.
Yeah, so if they're going to have gas, it's a way better option.
I agree.
In the same category of the bottles is the pumps.
Yes.
So again,
like breast pumps?
Yeah.
Okay.
The market is like very saturated.
It's actually insane how many breast pumps there are and how they can hook you really fast. Like, especially the ones that are saying like, walk around, you don't need that. And like, obviously going through it twice. Jessie breastfed longer than I did. My first, I never tried the ones that go in. I just had the one that connects to the wall. Like a full like hospital grade, like the Medela hospital grade.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Sorry, it can plug into the wall, but it's also a big machine. Like I can move it, but I'm not really walking around with it. So like that worked. I just didn't make enough milk. So it is what it is. But the second time around, I was like, I want to try the ones where I can put it in. Maybe it won't have so much postpartum depression because you could like walk around with it. It's a big thing. Breastfeeding like can really fuck with you.
Oh yeah.
I just didn't make milk from it.
Right.
It wasn't pulling it.
So I think that's the thing with the pumps is that brand aside, the brands we'll talk about in a second, you have like the hospital grade, which is plug in the wall. You have the hands free, which like it's like kind of like with a bra and then like stuck on with like high suction. Big ones. And then you have the ones that like sit in your bra.
Yes.
That are like really hands free. Like there's 3 levels. The levels and there's the hand one, the pump one. Like you could the manual.
Yes, the manual one.
I think manual fits between hospital grade and like medium pump. Like it's pretty strong.
Oh yeah.
Like they're really like you just have to do it. But it gets it out.
It's gonna like kill your hand, but it's good to have.
But the strength is real. Like I will say that if you use the hospital grade like the ones in the wall to like the medium, like the Medela one where you stick it like this, those are strong. The real hands-free one. They're not strong.
They're not strong.
They're not strong.
It's good to have, sure, if you want to spend money and get a second one, sure. But if I were to go back and you're asking me, I would go straight for the hospital grade one if that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Because it really takes everything out.
Yeah. And it like feels more efficient because like you're doing it for 15, 20 minutes and you get the milk out. Like, so I did Medela the whole way just because I started with it and then I could add
pieces.
The thing with Medela is if you get the original freestyle pump with like the bra and like the fembot look, that pump can go to the full hands-free one.
Right.
So if you wanted to try both, the money is the pump and then the parts is more like $50, $80, not $500.
Right.
So that would be my only thing is if you find a brand and you want to try different pieces, make sure that it can like connect to the different things. People say the LV is good, but it's expensive. But like the funny thing is they're like, yo, you could do yoga with your breast.
You're not fucking doing yoga. Like you're not, I'm sorry, you're not fucking doing yoga. Like you're just not. You're just not.
The Willow apparently is another one.
I still think Medela is my favorite. The best.
Yeah. I like it the best because it's the most versatile.
Yeah.
Like I agree. Can get the Medela one. I will just say like it's more painful. Like it literally pulls your nipple through. Pulls. And then
that's PTSD, that sound.
It's awful. And then the one that like sticks in your boobs, it is less strong. And
of course.
I guarantee you every year they'll come out with a better version. Like by the time we have our third kid,
it's going to take all our milk out in 5 minutes.
I'm just going to have to like click an app and my milk will just be out.
Literally. Like in 5 minutes, all the milk will just like everything's just going to come out. Okay.
But yeah, the breast pump is a big investment. If you have a friend that has a pump and you just have to buy the parts, that's a great thing. I would do that because then at least you can save and
yeah, you don't want to really give them the pump parts. Like that's pretty.
Even within a kid, they tell you get new parts.
Yeah,
they say get new parts every 3 months.
What? Well, I guess if you're using it for like a year, like I used mine for like 4 weeks.
Yeah, well, you didn't even do it for 3 months.
No, no. Wipes. Okay. Depends on your kid. I use water wipes with both my kids. Both my kids were very sensitive, eczema, all the above. So water wipes, they say, is basically like pure.
Right.
Like there's no scent. It's literally water, the name water wipes.
Right.
So I love that. But as like they got older and like if I went to like my friend's house, like they had like a Pampers or a Huggies, like it was fine, but I could really tell the difference. I could really tell the difference in a Pampers Huggies wipe versus a water wipe that's just like pure water.
I also think they put like creams and smells. Like, it's funny that like when you're a brand new newborn, they tell you like unscented, gentle, this, that, because these babies aren't meant for fragrances.
No, they just came out of
chemicals. And it's crazy that these like bigger brands make these like smelling fragrance
things. Nothing should have smells or anything as a newborn.
Nothing.
No
for
shampoo.
Months. I would say even, I don't know if I told you the story. Like we moved and we lost some of our baby products.
Yes.
We used more conventional stuff. Within days, he had full eczema.
Yeah.
Full eczema. It's his body being like,
I don't want this.
I'm not used to this.
Clean stuff. Yeah. No, it's so true.
And like
we've seen it all.
Not paid, but like that plug for Original Co.
we love it.
Swear to God.
We love it.
It's butter. Like
it is butter.
Actually putting butter. Like the mom that made it, she was like, I saw everything that was in all these other brands. And I'm like, it makes sense because I stopped using it and then I used it again. And it's like, it makes a difference.
It makes
like,
a huge difference. Also, we are finding like all these brands that it's so funny that all these moms are coming out with because they're the ones experience it. It's not the big companies that are like pushing all this stuff. Like they're like, we don't want to put this on our kids. So we want to help out new moms and come out with these products.
I know. You have it. That's the best way.
Right.
That's the best products. Anything made by a mom
is the best product. If you see made by moms for moms, go for it.
That's it. That's
okay. So that's that. What about people do ask about the crib mattress. We just switched over both our younger kids into the Hush crib mattress. The sheets are actually butter. By the way, did you put them on your bed?
Yes.
Because they sent us a pair for.
Yes.
It is
so good.
They're
cold.
Insane. They're cold. I'm like, I need 5 more pairs.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
This is hot. So the brand is Hush.
Yes.
They have like an adult line, whatever, but they sent us the baby stuff. So we did a partnership with them on the baby line, but then they also sent us the adult one and we're like, done.
I need more. It's literally butter.
No, it's cold.
Like, it's cold. I know.
They're called ice sheets.
They're incredible.
Yeah.
This is not sponsored.
No,
they were incredible.
10 out of 10.
We haven't talked about it yet. I really wanted to.
The crib mattress, if you're a new mom figuring this out, you want firmer than softer. Like you don't want the like mushing down. And I do think the keeping your baby a little cool, especially if you're going to put them in the sleep sack, it's a good thing. So that's why we liked that brand Hush because they were like colder sheets, which like I find that when the babies are hot and sweaty, like they don't sleep as good.
No, I agree.
And the crib mattress, you want firm.
I agree.
Okay, diaper bags. This is always—
Don't fucking spend money on diaper bags. My husband with his fucking designer backpack. I mean, little satchel thing that we got. I've literally used it 4 times when we had our— oh, yeah. He went pure like 4 times, maybe 4 times. I'm like going to use it now when we travel because like it was maybe used 4 times.
What designer?
Does it matter?
No, but like it was like a designer
It was
bag.
a designer diaper bag. The best tip straight from the get-go, if any mom asks me, backpack.
Yeah.
Don't even fuck with those stupid fucking totes. Yeah, sure. Now, if I'm going out with my almost 4-year-old and my 2.5-year-old, I'm not like, I don't need a full backpack because one's potty trained.
Yay.
And the other one, we're going to start now. Like I put a diaper, a wipe, his EpiPen, we're good to go. I could put that in any purse.
Yeah.
In the beginning, you got a lot of fucking shit. You got the bottles, you got the wipes, you got the change of clothes, you got formula. Backpack.
7 diapers.
Backpack. Because you could put the backpack on your back.
And carry it.
And one of our friends has the perfect backpack. So our friend Michelle at Bag and Bougie has the best backpack for kids.
Had it
I have 2 for each kid. Not that I need 2 for each kid. She also has duffel bags. That's for after. But newborn, backpack.
Yeah. And again, she's also a mom designing bags
for moms.
But you want compartments and you want like the right attachments and like some of these. You also don't want to lose stuff.
No, it's a black bag. You can like put your initials, whatever, make it cute. And inside it's all colorful. So you can like actually see what you're looking for. It's genius.
Smart.
Totally.
Okay.
Get a backpack. If it's not from bag and bougie, go get a fucking backpack.
Yeah. I even used my old work bag, which was a backpack
there you
as
go.
my thing. And it was the best thing ever. And
Perfect.
I haven't stopped.
100%. Next.
The Swaddles.
Okay. Go.
Don't buy the regular Swaddles. Like there are these, if you go to any baby store right now, they have these fanciest, cutest baby Swaddles, the muslin, all this shit. I'm like, number one,
You don't have time.
you don't have time. You're hosing people. They're like $40, $50 for like a pack of like 3, which is dumb.
Dumb.
You're barfing on them all day.
Disgusting.
Like, get your shit from like, I mean, get good quality stuff because you want
Velcro.
cotton on your baby's face. But when it comes to a Swaddle, get a Velcro.
Get a Velcro. We're not going to sit here and talk about it for 10 minutes. Get a Velcro.
You have to.
Put the baby in. Boom, boom, done.
Burrito.
Done. Burrito your kid.
Okay, baby monitor.
Okay, our favorite is the Nanit.
Yeah.
Jesse started with fucking the Ring. I don't even remember what you started. Jesse started with a fucking doorbell camera. I don't know. I don't even know. Like, I don't know. And she would call and be like, yeah, I'm using a Ring doorbell. I mean, yeah, literally a doorbell. I was like, why are you using a doorbell camera on your kid? We think we should switch you over to the Nanit.
Yeah, so then I got a Nanit and it's great.
It's great.
It's great.
And it's funny because when we had our first kids, they didn't have the double feature.
Oh,
Not that we would have also known, but I knew older moms who were like, wow, like if we only had the double feature. So now if you're buying a Nanit and you have 2 kids or 3, you can see different screens and you can have 2 of them at the same time.
That's great.
The Nanit, we'll get into that, also comes with the noise machine.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that.
No, I did not know that.
It has a noise machine, part of it. It has waves. It has the black noise, white noise, whatever.
So if you're trying to save money and not buy another sale machine and have another thing, you can just integrate it into the Nanit. The Nanit's also good because it has like different levels of like payment, I think. Right?
Yes,
like
you can do like a subscription of just camera. Then like we have a subscription where like I can go back the next day and like see the entire night. Or and it makes memories for you. Honestly, I think it's the best.
I think it's the best also. I mean, within reason, like to have it like if you're out of the house and like wanting to like watch them
for sure
on your phone, it like gives you that peace of mind. Sometimes it's a little bit much where you're just like, oh, I'm checking. Like if you go for like a mom's night out.
Yeah, we're all
but
checking
I think
it.
You just have to pass that.
We're not checking it now.
No, now we're not checking
like when we're away, like we're not going to be checking. Like they'll figure it out.
No.
But yeah, so honestly, that's the best one. I'm not even going to give you another option. There's always sales on it, by the way.
Yeah.
There's always sales on it. Just find out the sale. And there's and you could take it with you.
Yeah.
So you can get an attachment that goes on the wall and then there's a stand. And then you could also like take it with you on vacation.
Right.
It's literally this big.
Right. It's true. It's
so
very true.
it's very
like when we went on vacation, we would like FaceTime each other's phones to like leave it in the room.
But you could bring it with you.
Sit outside on the balcony or whatever. But like this is way better.
You bring it with you.
Yeah. Way better.
we brought it with us. It was amazing. Yeah. Everything's connected. You're good. Okay.
And then the other thing, like on the list of what you should have, like there's a lot of baby gadgets and shit. Yeah. The ones that are worth it is like the snot
sucker you need. There's also like a picker too, like a very little like picker that if you see one little booger that you can like pick out. What else?
Then the baby nail clippers.
Nail clippers, yeah.
So like some people do the file. I've heard some like mixed reviews on the file. Like sometimes it like
works, it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't know. Like for me, the best nail clippers I ever found were the Frida baby ones. Like they're like mismatched somehow.
Right.
So you can't ever cut their finger. And I cut a baby's finger one time because I used real nail clippers and I took a chunk out of the top. It didn't stop bleeding. And like
so
it's their finger. Like you can't put a Band-Aid on it. It was
they're still little.
It was like a murder scene. It was terrible.
Okay, so you love that one.
I love the Frida baby nail clippers.
Okay,
like,
there you go.
Best.
So that
100%. That whole line of stuff.
Their whole line is amazing. Even the postpartum stuff. I use all
Frida
of their
Mom.
Postpartum stuff.
And then they just did Frida Fertility, which I haven't looked at. But yeah.
Okay, good for them.
Expanding. And also made by a mom.
Made by a mom. There you go.
Okay, this is the list of shit you don't need.
Oh, we're gonna get really heated now, aren't we?
Okay.
Are we both gonna start with the wipe warmers?
Oh god. The thing with the wipe warmers that I don't understand is that we don't sit at home all day. What if you're on the go and now you've gotten your baby used to warm wipes, but then you're on the go with cold wipes? It makes no sense. I don't even know how it warms it.
It's obviously plugged in, I'm assuming, and it's warm, but that causes mold.
It's gross.
I've had friends that said it's caused mold. Yeah, it makes sense. It's just sitting there heating. The whole thing is disgusting. We never used it. So this is not like, but we've heard stories about it. And it doesn't make sense to me exactly what you're saying. When you are home at nighttime, okay, at nighttime, you don't want to wake up your baby. You're waking up your baby anyways because you're feeding them.
Yeah.
So what's the fucking difference?
Doesn't make sense. And then I also think in that same camp, like, like the diffusers and stuff or the like those got so moldy too.
I agree.
Really moldy. And then you're like literally
we still have to find, I didn't find an amazing humidifier yet.
Me either.
I haven't found like one that I'm like, okay, I use it in the winter, but like moldy and gross and clean, we still have to find one.
Yeah, no, I haven't
Let us know if you can think of one.
On the camp of mold too is like, you got to be careful with the water bottles.
Yes.
Like how many times have I opened a water bottle and I like look on the inside and you take all the pieces apart and you're like,
mold.
Disgusting. I really think like you have to, don't get plastic.
No, it's stainless steel or glass.
Stainless, yeah. The glass is scary for a water bottle, but the stainless steel, like, what's the brand you use?
I
had Yeti, which was good. I just got a Walla, which is the new, everyone loves this one with the fun colors.
Gross Mimi.
Okay.
The Gross Mimi ones I like. They have stainless steel. And and you can, what's it called? Change the top part.
Oh, okay.
Like they could send you new ones because the top part obviously is plastic. Like you're not, they should start making stainless steel.
Yeah.
By the way. Like
I think the Yeti does and the Walla I think also does.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to look.
Just like try no plastic if you can. Obviously, if you need to throw a plastic one in because you're on the go, like it's fine.
Yeah.
But not as an everyday situation.
And especially because the water just like sits. Like,
disgusting.
Gross.
Things we do not need. We didn't do the TPPP. I always like talking about the TPPP. Don't get a fucking TPPP. They're going to fucking promote that shit everywhere. My mother-in-law bought us one.
No
I was
way.
like, yes, she did. That's how I heard of it. Have you ever heard of the TPPP? And she's like, this is so cute. It's funny. And like, you literally put it on your kid's dick and then the pee is everywhere. Like it's not stopping it. So no TPPP. Baby shoes.
Yeah, this is funny because I feel like a lot of people got us baby shoes as
gifts. Tons. They are adorable. It's very fucking cute. It is so useless. Your baby's not walking.
No.
You're 2-week-old, you're 3-week-old, you're 2-month-old, 3-month-old. They're not walking. It's stupid. It's a waste of money. You don't need it. Sure, if you get it gifted, great. You have one cute little pair of baby shoes. The only time, if you are somewhere where it's cold, I would get a warm slipper kind of shoe. It's not a shoe that they're walking in, but something a little bit warmer that goes on top of a sock.
Yes, we got gifted that one and it was really cute and he wore them all the time.
And that's the one
he was 6 months old, so he wasn't walking. The baby shoes is
like the running shoes and that, like, it's cute. And like you put it on your it's funny, you put on your first kid. I don't think Ace ever put on any fucking shoes.
No, Benny wears shoes now to walk outside.
Yes.
That's it. Otherwise, there's no shoes. No, I think that it goes back to like the registry thing too. Like you don't really know how to build your registry because like you're watching other people thinking about like what they're putting and like people put baby shoes and they put swaddles and they put like all this
I need this?
And you're like, oh, I must need it if somebody else or if they're selling it at a baby store, I need it. You don't need everything they sell at a baby store. They sell it because there's people that buy it, but you don't need it all.
You don't need it all.
And I also think that like some of the stuff they like market it to you as like, oh, you need this baby stuff. Like you literally could buy stainless steel plates on Amazon. And that's way better for you than buying the silicone grossness plates that you wash with soap and they start to taste like soap.
Do not buy anything silicone for your kid.
It's terrible. Gross. Terrible. They don't need it.
And the one brand that we forgot to mention that I love is if you are using a pacifier is
BIBS.
BIBS. It was my favorite. Ace is still on. I actually just got him 4 new ones. I'm like, I can't believe I'm buying my 2.5-year-old more pacifiers, but we're not taking him out of the pacifiers. So we put him into a big boy bed, which is what we did for Arlo, but you got to just change it up. But so far they have it in sizes. So like newborn to 3, 3 to 6, and now Ace is in the 18 to 36 months. So it's a bigger pacifier.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So it's not going to cause whatever teeth dentists are going to come at me right now, but like it's an 18 to 36, whatever circle part. Like it's way bigger.
I took Ziggy to the dentist and I think he was 2.5, between 2.5 and 3. And the guy was like, it's fine. I wouldn't like
push it
recommend it much more, but like he basically was like, the damage is done.
The damage is
You're
done,
not going to make it worse in the next 6 months than you would have.
No.
But like, so an other interesting thing me and Josh thought of this morning, Benny like randomly, Benny's my 13-month-old, randomly has like bad breath and we can't figure it out. And we just thought about like, maybe it's because he's like a mouth breather because he doesn't have a pacifier.
Yeah.
And like when you have the pacifier, you're a nose breather. And all that mouth tape shit that's, on the internet of like, oh, you sleep so much better when you tape your mouth because you don't breathe out of your mouth.
Right.
Now we're like,
you're not taping Benny's mouth.
No, I'm not going to tape his mouth. But it just like got me thinking, I'm like, maybe this has.
Watch him at nighttime on the monitor.
Yeah. No, he snores.
Oh, so for sure.
So maybe that's.
You know what though? Arlo did that and then changed. So maybe it's because he's little. But for sure, ask the pediatrician.
But like, my point is that there's pros and cons of using a pacifier.
1,000%. That was the pro.
Con.
Yeah.
Well,
con pro. What else you got for us?
Okay, so if you're building your registry or you just had a baby and you're trying to figure out what products you actually need, this is just the list that we came up right now, but we always are happy to take your questions. And if you actually want to send us a product name, brand,
that
whatever, send it to us. We'll answer your questions directly. Leave a comment on the episode. But it's good to get I would say like at least check with a couple moms if they've used something before because like
because they've tested it.
The industry wants to get you.
Yeah.
They want you to know you're going to spend your money, especially if it's your first kid.
Don't spend the money on bullshit. We're going to make a guide. Jesse's going to make a guide.
Oh, okay.
Jesse's going to make a guide. We love you all. Don't forget to click, subscribe, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all the above. We love you. We'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.